Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts, and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back, everybody. So let's take a look again on euro currency. As you can see, music sounds not too long, and right on Monday market, after the minor attempt to go higher, has collapsed. So mostly the drop that we see here is not because of the United States dollar strength, but mostly because of weakness in the euro currency directly. So as you know that the IFO index was a bit lower and has put the foundation for following weakness of the currency, although actually, guys, numbers were not really very different from the expectations. It's barely lower than expected, so I don't think that this was the major reason. I suggest that the two major reasons here is first is the motherland developer in China. It's another one big developer has announced it's showing the delay in the payment, and this could be the second case of the default and horizon among the developers in China. This might become a tendency, so this is really not good sign. It's triggered the sentiment in favor of the safe haven assets. As you can see on the gold markets also, it shows some upward continuation. This is the first reason. And the second reason, actually, the games around the coming central bank meeting in Europe are started. So it's a really great opinion currently among the analysts that, well, actually European Central Bank probably will not make any drastic shifts in the statement and underscore the current situation which stands with inflation, and even example of the United Kingdom that intends to change the rate in November hardly will become the driving factor for European Central Bank decision. So investors currently look at coming meeting with some doubts and not very believe that really some changes will follow. Despite that, around the world, across the board, you can see that Canada, thinking about this inflation pressure is rising. Think about rate change. Australia, United Kingdom, Fed Reserve as well, and here's European Central Bank looks like white crown, so it's a bit different from situation around the world. So despite that, in the European Union we also see its inflation hits the all-time highs and recent highs. So we will see, but the sentiment currently looks not in favor of the euro currency. Technically, you could see that we've got bearish reversal candle here. Market created a new top on Friday with an attempt to go higher and then closed below the lows of the previous session. And actually, this drop engulfs the whole previous week, so market actually closed below even this candle. So all the consolidation now stands above the recent close. The same behavior you could see on dollar index as well. So here, this doesn't mean that later downward action will not happen, because well, some hope still exists that maybe central bank will change something and will say something. So in the current situation, we can't deny it totally, so some uncertainty exists here. But technically, until the Thursday, hardly will get any bullish performance on the euro currency. So here's retracement might be more extended to the upside on the dollar index and correspondingly to the downside on the euro currency. On the forward time frame chart in particular, you can see what has happened with our triangle that we discussed previously. It was looking very nice starting on Monday when the market starts upward action, but then you could see what will happen. News for the developer, IFO numbers, and some speeches that probably central bank will again show some anemic statement. It has just pressed on the euro currency and has dropped back down below the neckline. So this drop looks not very good, and I'm not excluding the chance that market still will erase the ABCD pattern and will not keep going to the next XOP target with the current performance. So it seems that the first step in the breaking of the short-term bullish context already set here. With the very short-term perspective, what we could do, currently we could consider the hourly chart. So for a trading, definitely we're not considering taking the long position by far, because market actually is broken out of the consolidation and dropped below the previous top, breaking this some kind of the tendency that we have on the hourly chart. The only thing that we could consider is probably maybe taking the short position. It is possible if, for example, market will start forming the godless cheap sell pattern and some retracement back to the 1620. This will be also natural support resistance here, and chance exists that from that point market could keep going lower with some extension of this A, B, C top T pattern. So logically suggests that next support will be somewhere around this previous natural line. Well, it stands somewhere 1575. So probably this will be also the 618 extension, some kind of the COP of this A, B, C top COP target. So that's for a very short-term setup that we could consider. And then let's see how situation will change as we will come closer to the Thursday.